This Shastra Vasana contains Patha Vyasanam, Shastra Vyasanam and Anusthana Vyasanam. So this is Malina Vasana. So how it is impure Vasana, how it is binding in nature is now explained.
Darpa hetutvacha Shastra Vasanaya Malinatvam Shveta Ketuhu Alpena eva kalena Sarvan Vedan Aditya Darpena Pitu api purataha Vinayam na chakara iti Chandokaha Shastadhyaye patanti तथा बालाकिः कानिचित् उपासनानि अवगत्य दृप्तः उशीरनरादिषु बहुषु देशेषु दिग्विजयेन बहून् विप्रान् अवज्ञाय काश्याम् अजातशत्रुं ब्रह्मवित् शिरोमणिं अनुशासितुं धास्यं चकार इति कौशितकिनः वाजसेनेयिनः च अधीयते.
Shastravasanayaam malinatvam. Shastravasana has got this impurity. Malinatvam, impurity. So it has got the impurity. Why? What is the reason? Darpa hetutvat. Shastravasana is the cause. Hetu means here the cause for darpa. Darpa is vanity. So by Shastravasana one develops the vanity. Two illustrations are being given. Shveta Ketuhu. So Shveta Ketu was it Uddalaka's son. Alpena eva kalena sarvan vedan adhitya. Father had sent him to Gurukula. Father himself was a great guru, but being a son, he may not study properly. He is sent to a proper Gurukula. And what did he do there? Alpena eva kalena. In a very short period, sarvan vedan adhitya. Having studied all the Vedas, he returned home. And how did he return? Arrogantly. Yes, I have studied all these things in a short time. So therefore, how did he behave in front of the father? Darpena pituhu api purataha na vinayam chakara. Here it is avinayam chakara. Darpena, because of vanity, pituhu api purataha, even in front of the father. And who is this father? Not that village folk son goes to college and returns, not that way. The father himself was a highly learned person, himself a jnani, not even learned, he was a jnani. So therefore, even in front of such a father, na vinayam chakara means he didn't show the humility, means behaved without humility, behaved arrogantly. So he behaved arrogantly. Iti, so who says Chandogaha? Chandogaha, the followers of Chandogya Upanishad. So Shashtadhyaye patanti. So they describe her in the 6th chapter of Chandogya Upanishad. Now Balaki, those who have studied Anubhuti Prakasha, they know. So this Balaki figures not even one Upanishad, two Upanishads, Kaushitaki and also Brahadaranyaka Upanishad. Say Balaki tatha, so also likewise with like Shvetaketu, Balaki kanichid upasanani avagatya. Some upasana. See, no importance is not given. That means some upasanas having, of course, Saguna Brahma upasana, no doubt, Aditya Purusha, etc. He did it. So, but Kanichit, some upasanani avagatya. Avagatya means having learnt, means having practiced some upasana. Druptaha, conceited. So, conceited. Ushinaradishu. Ushinara is the name of the place. Adi means certain places. Bahushu desheshu. In many places, what did he do? Digvijayena, triumphantly. So what he was doing was, he was arguing with the scholars and winning over them. So in this way, Digvijaya. Digvijaya means in all quarters conquering the great scholars. Digvijayena. Not only that, he was conquering Bahun Vipran Avadnyaya. Avadnyaya, having insulted many Brahmanas, learned Brahmanas, and he finally landed where? In Kashi. Kashyam, in the kingdom of Kashi, Ajatashatrum. So he showed the audacity to teach whom? King Ajatashatru. This King Ajatashatru was not an ordinary person. He was himself a Brahmajnani. So therefore, Ajatashatru. What type of person he was, Ajatashatru? Brahmavit Shiromanim. Shiromani, exalted person among the Brahmajnani, such a king. So what did he do? This Balaki did. So Balaki, Shiromani, Anushashitum, to teach him Dharshtam Chakara. He made Dharshta means he showed audacity. Dharshta is audacity. He showed the audacity of teaching the Ajatashatru, who was an exalted person among the Brahma Vidya. The fact was, he thought that whatever upasana he has learned itself is Brahma Jnana. In fact, who Ajatashatru corrects him. In fact, he humiliates him to cut him to the proper side. Of course, Balaki had that love for knowledge, value for knowledge. He as a disciple, he approaches him to impart that knowledge afterwards. So Dharshtam Chakara means showed the audacity. Iti so Kaushitikinaha, those who study Kaushitik Upanishad or Kaushitaki Shakha, Vajasaneinaha, those who follow Vajasaneina Shakha means Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Adhiyate, those they study like this, that is what is found in Kaushitaki Upanishad and which Upanishad? Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So in this manner, so these Majinavasanas, what are those Majinavasanas? Lokavasana, Shastravasana, these two have been explained and also shown how they are binding in nature, why they are Malina. Now the third Majinavasana is Dehavasana. So now Dehavasana is being explained. It has got further 3 divisions.
Dehavasana api Atmatva Gunadhana Doshapanayana Bhranti Veda Trividha.
Dehavasana api. The third Malinavasana, third variety of Malinavasana, Dehavasana api, even that also is Bhranti Bhedena, alternatives are there, Trividha. It is threefold on account of 3 types of, that is, notions or the delusion. What are those? Number 1, Atmatva. Atmatva is false identification with the body, what we call as Dehatma Bhava. Notion, erroneous notion of taking the body as I, Dehatma Bhava, that is what is called as Atmatva, one variety of Dehavasana. Second one is Gunadhana, cultivating or acquiring virtues, qualities or things. Cultivating, acquiring virtues, good qualities or things. So that is gunadhana. Third variety of devasana is doshapanayana, removing the defects, all centered in the body because they are relating to the body. So removing the defects or curing the deficiencies or the defects. So that is the apanayana, means doing away, removing. So dosha, removing the defects. So in this manner Dehavasana is threefold. First let us see about the Atmatva or Dehatma Bhava.
तत्र आत्मत्वं भाष्यकार उदाजहार.
Tatra, among the three varieties of Dehavasana, Atmatvam means about the Dehatma Bhava, false identification in the body. Bhashyakaraha Udajahara. Bhashyakara Adi Shankaracharya has illustrated this, has Udajahara has described this.
देहमात्रं चैतन्य विशिष्टमात्मेति प्राकृता जना लौकायतिकाश्च प्रतिपन्नाः इति. स वा एष पुरुषः अन्नरसमयः इति आरभ्य तस्मात् अन्नं तदुच्यते इति अन्तेन ग्रन्थेन ताम् एव प्राकृत प्रतिपत्तिं तैत्तिरीयाः स्पष्टीकुर्वन्ति.
So how he has illustrated or described who Bhashyakara is? Chaitanya Vishishtam Dehamatram Atma iti. Dehamatram, the only body. What type of body? Chaitanya Vishishtam, characterized by Chaitanya, that is sentiency. So Sachetanata, the body, physical body or the entire body characterized by sentiency or Chaitanya, the awareness principle. That is Atma, that itself is Atma iti. So who have accepted this or who consider it to be so? Prakritaha, common folks, ordinary people. Lokayatikascha, lokayatikaha, materialists, charvakas. So Pratipannaha, they accept this, they consider this. Means the common folks and charvakas, the materialists, whose philosophy is the Charvaka philosophy, materialism, they consider or they accept that the body which is sentient in nature itself is Atma. And they justify also. From where? From Upanishad Sutra. How? From Taittiriya. Sava esha purushaha annarasamaya. Taittiriya Upanishad deals with Panchakosha Viveka. With the help of the 5 sheaths, it ascertains the Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa. So at each level of the sheath, Atmatva Buddhi is there. That notion of I-ness is there. That is what is pointed out. So about Annamaya Kosha. Saha vai eshaha purushaha annarasamaya. Verily, this Purusha, the individual who is a Anna Rasamayaha, one who is the product of assimilated food, born of parents, assimilated food, sustained by food, finally it becomes food. Iti arabhya. This is the passage referred to in Taittiriya Upanishad. The references are there in the Ramakrishna Mission book. I am not going to take the references because elaborate references are given in the book. So beginning iti arabhya, from beginning from this passage up to this, tasmad annam taduchyate iti. Therefore it is, body is nothing but anna only, it is a product of food only. Iti antena granthena. By this portion of Taittiriya Upanishad, beginning from this, ending with this, tameva prakruta pratipattim, Prakruta Pratipatti means the notion, the verily that notion of the common folks, which was referred to earlier, so as the sentient body as I, verily that notion of common folks, Taitiriyaha means in Taitiriya Upanishad, Taitiriya Spashti Kuranti means those who follow Taitiriya Shakha, so they explain means it is so explained in the Taitiriya Upanishad. Now based on Chandogya Upanishad, how the body is taken as I by none other than Virochana, even though taught by not ordinary person but Prajapati himself. So exalted Guru is not a guarantee is not a guarantee of getting the Atma Jnana. So what is necessary? Shishya Prajna eva, that ready frame of mind alone is. The teaching is an excuse and nimitta. It is necessary. But even Lord Krishna may teach it, so what? Unless the mind is ready, it is not possible to gain the knowledge. So therefore say, so in the Chandogya we find another example to this.
Virochanaha Prajapatin Anushishtaha api
Prajapatina Anushishtaha api
Prajapatina Anushishtaha api Swachitta doshena dehatma buddhim drudikritya Asuran sarvan anushasasa iti chandogaha ashtamadhyaye samamananti.
Virochanaha. So Virochana. So what did he do? Prajapatina anushishtaha api. Even the king of the Asuras, even though taught by none other than Prajapati himself, Swachitta doshena, on account of the lack of preparedness of the mind, the defect of one's own mind, Dehatma buddhim dhidikritya, having well established or having made firm the notion that the body is I. Dhidikritya means he had already that notion, he knew that body is I, now it became firm. Why? Prajapati has said it. So therefore what? Now it is certified. So Prajapati said, so the Dhidikritya, having made it very firm, so that is Dhidikritya. Then Asuran Sarvan, not Asuran, Asuran Sarvan Anushasasa. So he returned, along with Indra they had gone there. So Virochana returned to his kingdom and started propagating that word. Body is Atma. So Sarvan Asuran, all Asurasi, Anushasasa means taught. Iti so Chandogaha, those who are the who study Chandoga Shakha, Ashtamadhyaye, in the 8th chapter of Chandogya Upanishad, Samamananti, they learn, that is, they say this way, they say that is Atmatva Buddhi, which is wrong, but they take the body as I, Dehatma Bhava, they have got. The second variety of Dehavasana is Gunadhana, that is now explained.
Gunadhanam dvividham Laukikam Shastriyam Chaiti.
Gunadhana, cultivating good qualities, acquiring virtues, good things. So it is twofold. Dvividham. What is that? One is Laukikam Gunadhanam. Second one is Shastriyam Gunadhanam. So acquiring good things as from the standpoint of the world, other from the standpoint of the Shastra. Shastriyam cha iti. So now, what is this Laukika Gunadhana? What is the Shastriya Gunadhana? That is further explained.
Samikina Shabdadi Sampadanam Laukikam Komala Dvalina Dhatu Madhye Tumva तैलपान मरीच भक्षणादिषु लोकाः प्रयतन्ते मृदुस्पर्शाय लोकाः पुष्टिकरौ औषधाहारौ उपयुञ्जते लावण्याय अभ्यङ्गोद्वर्तन दुकूलालङ्कारानुपसेवन्ते सौगन्ध्याय स्रगालेपने धारयन्ति.
समीचीन शब्दादि संपादनम लौकिकम. लौकिक गुणाधार is of such type. Samichina Shabdadi. Samichina Shabda means good voice, melodious voice. Sampadana means trying to acquire good voice, melodious voice. Laukika. Why? Omala Dhvanina. By melodious voice, Omala Dhvanina Gatum Adhetum Va. Either to sing or to teach. Gatum adhetum va. What they do? She says, Tailapana. They drink oil, ghee also. For good voice, you have to take more ghee, take care of cholesterol. That is what but say ghee, anything that is fiery in nature, the Agni, what is required is fire content. Is oil, ghee, etc. can give it. So Tailapana, drinking of the oil means ghee, etc. Maricha bhakshanadishu, maricha bhakshana, eating the pepper, pepper decoction. Kashaya of pepper. So that is, so maricha bhakshanam, so mari bhakshanadishu, so many things are there. Sample given. Lokaha prayatante. People, that means they try to develop a melodious voice, good voice by such means. Beside this, Mrudusparshaya lokaha prayatante. Mrudusparshaya, for soft skin, very soft skin. What they, all their cosmetics. Not only cosmetics, medicines also. So just for. So that's why I say Mrudusparshaya, for soft skin. Lokaha, people what they do? Pushtikarau aushadaharau upayunjate. They make use of means they take to Pushtikarau aushadaharau. That is nourishing, nutritious medicines and food. They what they do? Upayunjate, they make use of that. That means they take to, they take in such things. Further, Lavanyaya, for beauty, to gain beauty. So what, to be beautiful, what they do? Abhyanga, Udvartana, Dukulalankaran, Upasevanti. They take to such things. What is that? Abhyanga. Abhyanga is, that is applying fragrant ointments. Diwali Abhyangasna. Utine, you know, like ointment. So therefore, fragrant ointment, Abhyanga, that is Abhyanga. Udvartanam, that is smearing with powder, etc. Your cosmetics, you know, all the cosmetics. Nowadays, even though that creams, etc. Now that creams, etc. I thought creams apply only. No, you apply and rub it off. So somebody presented me a bottle of Ponds. I said, I had to find Girakis for that. So Giraki. I remember Pond means what? Just apply it like that. They call snow, etc. It was there. So I disposed it off. And the person said, you know what is it meant for? It is meant for applying and then wipe it off. Means don't take bath. These all Western varieties. See, they not taking bath and this thing, and in armpit, etc. They spray the perfumes and all that. No bath. So much fragrant. So that is how they. So that is how you say That is what this udvartanam, sparing cosmetics. Then dukulam. Dukula is very fine garments, woven silk garments, very beautiful fine garments, woven silk garments. Dukula, alankaran, ornaments, sevante, they wear. So this is for, that is okay. Further, this for beauty. Then what about fragrance? Saugandhyaya, for fragrance. Srag alepane dharayanti, they wear or apply srag, garlands of fragrant flowers. Alepane, ointments, so ointments, so alepane dharayanti, they take to, they wear, etc. This is laukika gunadhana. Now what is the shastriya gunadhana?
शास्त्रीयं गुणम् आधातुं गंगास्नान सालग्राम तीर्थादिकं संपादयन्ति.
Shastriyam gunam adhatum, to take, to acquire the scriptural good things, scriptural virtues or good things, good qualities. Say adhatum, what they sampadana, they acquire or take to Ganga snana, taking Ganges bath in the Ganges, Ganga, Saligrama tirtha, so do abhisheka to Saligrama and then take that tirtha adikam, like that many varieties are there. Sampadayanti, they acquire. So this is gunadhana, second variety of dehavasana. Third variety of dehavasana is doshapa nayana. So let us see now about this removal of defects or curing the defects.
दोषापनयनं च चिकित्सकोक्तैः औषधैः मुखादि प्रक्षालनेन च लौकिकम्. शौच आचमनादिभिः वैदिकमिति उभयविधम्. अस्याः च देहवासनायाः मालिन्यं वक्ष्यते. देहस्य आत्मत्वं तावत् प्रामाणिकत्वात् अशेष दुःख हेतुत्वात् च मलिनत्वम्.
Now dosha apanayana, so curing or removing the defects. These are like this. Chikitsakoktai aushadaihi, by the aushadat, medicines. Uktaihi means prescribed. Prescribed by whom? Chikitsaka. Chikitsaka means doctor. So Vaidya, a doctor. So by the medicines prescribed by the doctors. So aushadaihi. Mukhadi prakshalanena, by washing the mouth, adi, many things depending on the use. Then that is laukika doshapanayana, eliminating the defect at the from the worldly standpoint. What about the scriptural, at the scriptural step, from the scriptural standpoint, what are the things of eliminating this such defect? They are shaucha, that is cleanliness, bath, etc., proper bath, etc. Achamana bhyam, achamana, before every ritual you take the sip the water with the name of the Lord. Achamana bhyam vaidikam, this is scriptural or vaidika doshapanayanam. Iti ubhayavidam, it is twofold. See, look, this doesn't mean that this means not to be taken as such, achana, etc. But you know the limitations, they don't totally work, you can't totally get engrossed in that. But they can be used only as a means for acquiring the intermediary, that means preparedness of the mind. That is ubhaya vidham. Now you say Devasana is threefold. What is it? Atmatva, Gunadhana, Doshatmaya. Now how this Devasana is impure? It is one that gives Punarjanma, so it is Malina, that is now explained. Asyascha Dehavasanayaha Malinyam. Malinyam, the impurity of this Dehavasana, Vakshate, is described. So how? First, Dehasya Atmatvam Tavat Apramanikatva. To begin with, the Atmatva, the notion of I-ness in the body, Dehatma Bhava, being Apramanikatva. It is not based on the Pramana. It is not in accordance with the valid means of knowledge, and because of this, Ashesha Dukkha Hetutvacha Malinatva. It is Malina, that is all sorrows ashesha, without exception. So not that all means what, some exceptions may be there. No, you know, all sorrows, root cause is what? We say ignorance, but at a practical level, identifying with the body. So therefore, dukkha hetutvacha, because the root cause of all the sorrows, it is malina, impure. So about this, many masters in the past have already dwelt upon it.
अस्मिंश्च अर्थे पूर्वाचार्यैः सर्वैः अपि पराक्रान्तम् गुणाधानं च प्रायेण न पश्यामः। प्रसिद्धाः एव गायकाः अध्यापकाः च प्रयतमाना अपि बहवो ध्वनिसौष्ठवं न लभन्ते। मृदुस्पर्शः अंगपुष्टिः च न नियतौ। लावण्यसौगन्धे अपि दुकूलस्रगादिनिष्ठे न तु देहनिष्ठे।
Asminscha arthe is same thing. What was told now, that Dehasya Atmatva is the source of all the sorrows and therefore impure. The same topic, Asminscha arthe means about the same topic. Purvacharaihi sarvaihi api purvacharaihi, by all masters in the past. Parakrantam literally means attacked. Attacked means condemned. So it is condemned that Dehatma Buddhi, Dehasya Atmatvam is condemned by all the masters in the past. So it is something which is malina. Now one may say, fine, at least Gunadhana can be taken to. Dehasya, cultivating good virtues, etc. Gunadhanam cha prayena na pashyamaha. Almost it is just not possible. We don't see at all. Truly means, that means the acquisition of good things, good qualities or virtues is not sin actually. Means to some extent possible, but truly it is not possible at all. So almost na pashyama, we don't see at all. Almost means, or if I say prayena, almost, to some meager extent it is possible, but really it is not possible. Na pashyama. How? Examples are given. Prasiddhaha eva gayakaha, very renowned musicians, famous musicians, what they do, say eva gayaka, what was that? Adhyapakashcha, teachers, professors also, the Prayatamanaha api, even though they That means they strive best. In spite of putting forth the best effort, Bahavaha, many of them, Dhvani Saushthavam na labhanti, don't get good voice, don't get melody on the voice, melodies, in spite of the best of their effort. Some may be exceptional, okay, so that is that, but generally it is not so. Then, Mrudusparshaha Anga Pushtischa, that is the soft skin and Anga Pushti, well nourished body, na niyata, not definite. There is no guarantee. It is not definite at all. There is no guarantee about. If he thinks today he got it, tomorrow it goes. So therefore, na niyata. Now, what about the beauty? Lavanya Saugandh, the beauty and fragrance. Lavanya Saugandhe api. Lavanya is beauty. Saugandha is fragrance. They also, do you know where they are? Not in the body. Dukula Srigadi Nishte. The beauty is in the fine garments, silk garments, etc. So again, that fragrance was Srigadi Nishte. Srig means garland or some, that means some fragrance, etc. That is there. Natu Deha Nishte. Means they are centered in garments, fragrance, etc., but not in the body. So therefore, it cannot be totally accomplished at all. Therefore, so because that means Dehatma Buddhi is the source of all the sorrows. That is this Gunadhana, the Doshapanayana is just not possible. So therefore, it is so said in Vishnu Purana.
अतः एव विष्णु पुराणे अभिहितम्.
For this very reason, means this Dehavasana is impure, malina in nature. For that very reason, it is so said where Abhitam means described, said where in Vishnu Purana. What is told there?
Mausa Srupuya Vinmutra Snayu Majjasti Samhatau Dehe Chetri Iman Mudhaha Bhavita Narake Visaha Swadeha Shuchi Gandhena Navirajyeta Yah Puman Vairagya Karanam Tasya Kimanyadu Upadishyate.
So what is said there? Mudhaha. Mudha means, foolish person means aviveki. Aviveki. If he has love for this body, this type of body, what type of body it is? Full of, which is an assembly of Samhata, which is assembly of what all the things? Mausa, flesh. Asruj, asruk means asruk is blood. The substantive is asruj, nominative singular is asruk, the blood. Puya, pus. Wit, feces, excreta. Mutra, urine. Snayu, muscles. Majja, marrow. Asthi, bones. Samhata means the body, which is the assembly of these in that locative. Samhata, that which is constituted of all this in that body. Dehe, in the body constituted of all this. That Mudha Viveki, Pritimanchet, he has got so much love for this body, such a filthy body. He says, Saha, that person, Narake api bhavita, that person will also love hell. If this body is so loving to that, that person will certainly love hell also. I say, this body is so filthy, and if one doesn't develop vairagya for this filthy body, we don't know what means to employ to inculcate vairagya in such a Swadeha Shuchi Gandhena, by the Ashuchi Gandha. Gandha, odor. What type of odor? Ashuchi, foul. Impure here means by foul smell, the foul odor of one's own body. Yaha Puman, the person na virajyeta, doesn't develop vairagya. The person who doesn't develop vairagya on account of the foul smell of one's own body, tasya, to that person, vairagya karanam, the sadhana of inculcating vairagya, dispassion, the means of inculcating vairagya, kim anyat upadishyate, what else can be taught? Means nothing else is available to teach it. This itself should be sufficient to develop the vairagya. However much we may try to suppress it with all cosmetics and all that, it is not going to work, because it is a packet of filth itself. So that is the karanam. Kimanudrisme means there is no other means by which we can inculcate vairagya in such person. Therefore, laukika doshapanayana is also not possible. One may say shastriya doshapanayana means curing the defects as told by the shastra. That also doesn't work totally. Let us
शास्त्रीयं च गुणाधानं प्रबलेन शास्त्रान्तरेण अपोयते यथा न हिंस्यात् सर्वा भूतानि इति अस्य अग्निशोमीयं पशुम् आलभेत् इति अनेन अपवादः तद्वत् प्रबलतरं शास्त्रमेतत् अन्यशास्त्रापेक्षया.
Shastriyam cha gunadhanam. So acquisition of the gunas or good things as per the shastra. What happens to that? Prabalena shastrantarena shastrantarena apohyate. See, in certain passages of the shastra, certain good things, qualities have to be acquired, it is said. Yes, but there are much more stronger passages which invalidate this. There is no definiteness about it. You see? So such things, such passages, prabalena shastrantarena, by other passages of the shastra which are more powerful or as an exception, apohyate, are being invalidated, for which an illustration is given. Na hinsyat sarva bhutani. One should not harm any living being. Hurt never. This is the general mandate of the shastra, which has to be followed. But even that has got an exception. Na hinsyat sarva bhutani. Iti asya, of this, that is shastra passage, that shastriya gunadhana, agnishomiyam pashum alabheta. In the Agnishoma Yaga, pashum alabheta, a particular animal has to be killed. Sacrifice means has to be killed. See, general mandate, don't hurt anyone. Here is an apavada. Apavada means exception to that. Means Shastra itself allows in certain specific cases this. So that Agnishomiyam Pashum Alabheta. So in Agnishoma, so in the Pashu Alabheta, iti anena, by this, apavadaha. In your book some other this thing is there, here it is not there. Apavadaha. So this is Prabalam Shastram. What happens? This passage is more powerful than the earlier. Means that doesn't mean that you go on hurting or harming everyone. But in Agnishoma Yaga, this can be an exception. It can be killed. Prabalam Shastram Eta. What was that? Read it. Apavadaha then. Iti anena apavadaha tadvat. So that is, this is the apavada, exception to the earlier, like that. So now, Prabalam Shastram Eta. Now another this illustration of more powerful or exceptional Shastras are being given. Let us see now.
यस्यात्म बुद्धि पुनपे त्रिधातुके स्वधीकलत्रादिषु भौम इज्जतीः यस्तीर्थ बुद्धि सलिलेन कर्हिचित् जनेष्वभिज्ञेषु स एव गोकरः.
See, this explain. This is, see, you can see this source of this. So now here it says, Yasya tridhatuke punape atma buddhi. The person who has got atma buddhi, notion of I-ness. In what? In the tridhatuke punape. Kunapa literally means dead body, corpse. So here it means gross body. Gross body. Kunape says what type of body it is? Three dhatuke, constituted of three dhatus, three humors, kapha, vata and pitta. So as Ayurveda. In that body, it says Atma Buddhi, one who has got the notion of I-ness. Not only that, Kalatradishu Swadhihi. In Kalatra Adi, Kalatra wife, Adi for Mitra, Vitta, friends and wealth, etc. Swadhi means the notion of mineness. These belong to me. So notion of mineness. Also Bhauma Ijjadhihi, Sandhi is there. Bhaume Ijjadhihi. Bhaume means those which are the products of Bhumi. Refers to idols made up of mud or metals. So, idols made up of Prithvi, Bhumi, Prithvi, that is mud or metal. Metal also is a part of earth. So Bhaume Ijjadi. See, in idol set of worship, Shastra only tells, but now let us see what is there. The more powerful passages, that is nullify the other statements of Shastra only. Bhaume Ijjadi, again, Yaha Salile Tirtha Buddhi. The one who has got this, the notion of sacredness in the Tirtha, the holy waters, etc. Here, Tirtha Buddhi is a Bahuri Samasa. It refers to the person who has got, that is, Salile, in water. Tirtham iti Buddhi. What is that is? Water. But he takes it as what? Tirtha, something that is holy. So, that Salile Tirtha Buddhi is there. Whereas Jane Abhidneshu Janeshu na karhichit, but never has got that feeling or that attitude of sacredness in whom Abhidneshu Janeshu means in Jnanis. In Jnanis he has no reverence, no notion, that is that attitude of holiness. So that is what, that is this, or that is yes, the sacredness he doesn't have. Saha Gokharaha eva. That person is Gokharaha. He is a bull. Here go with cow means bull or an ass donkey. He is a donkey. Now see, there are few things Shastra only speaks. Idols, etc., tirtha, etc. You see, look, this is not condemnation of all those things. They have got a relevance, but they are not the final. See, it means finally you have to give up that only. A child who wants to walk, who learns to walk, has to hold, etc. But finally, those crutches one has to give up. Likewise, these have got certain values at that level, but don't get hooked and get stuck there only. Progress further. So that means what happens? Though Shastra says something, the same general statement gets, that is invalidated by further more powerful statements of the Shastra. Continuing.
Atyantamalino deho Dehi chapyanta nirmalaha Ubayorantaram jnatva Kasya shaucham vidhiyate Ityadi.
Atyanta malinaha deha. This body is very much impure. You want to investigate? It's very well known. This body is very well impure. They miss, now if you are talking of shauchas, look, that doesn't mean don't. Tomorrow 4 persons in the room, how to take bath? Do come with the bath, okay? So that is why I say, shaucha, now for whom this, that we shaucha cleanliness, etc., body is atyanta malina. See, look here, to some extent dirty you can clean it, now, which is nothing but dirt only, filth only. How can you purify it? Atyanta malinaha deha. Then do one thing, you purify, cleanse the Atma. Dehi cha atyanta nirmalaha. Dehi, Atma is what? Totally pure. There is no trace of any impurity in Atma, because Atma is nirupadhika. All impurity belong to Upadhi. So therefore, as for Atma, there is no question of any impurity. Atyanta means totally nirmalaha, pure. Ubhayoho antaram jnatva. Antara is distinction. Having known the distinction between these two, now say, kasya shaucham vidhiyate. To which of these two, that is shaucha, the purity or cleanliness, is prescribed? Atma is totally ruled out. Body also you can't say, because it is totally filth only, so that is not possible. Now Shastra only says Achamana, etc. is for what? It's not putting. But what is the point is, whatever told by Shastras at one place are equally invalidated at other places. To the extent required, you have to take to those purificatory methods, but no for certain, totally not possible. Therefore, what is to be done? Best thing is, know the knowledge of Atma Swarupa and say goodbye once forever to all these. So until Atma Jnana is gained, to the extent necessary, all these told by Shastras, Gunadhana, have to be taken, but at one point you have to grow out of them, because this is the nature of all this. So now he says, So about the dosha apanayana, this is what even Shastriya also, it is just totally not possible. So he points out about Shastriya gunadhana, though we have not told, though it is not told in these passages, it is implied.
यद्यपि अनेन शास्त्रेण दोषापनयनं प्रतिषिध्यते न तु गुणाधानं तथापि सति विरोधिनी प्रबलदोषे गुण आधातुम् अशक्यः इति अर्थात् गुणाधानस्य प्रतिषेधः.
यद्यपि even though anena shastrena, by this shastra means these two passages were given, quotations were given. This is the second one is from Sutta Samhita. So by this shastrena, what is being forbidden? Doshapanayanam pratishiddhyate. So doshapanayana, so curing the deficiencies or defects are forbidden. Forbidden means you should not take not that way, but totally one cannot succeed. That is what is pointed out. Natu gunadhanam, about acquisition of qualities, it is not specifically told there because it speaks of doshapanayana only. Tathapi, even then, sati virodhini prabala doshe. When prabala dosha, very powerful opposing defect is there, he says, gunaha adhatum ashakya. It is impossible to acquire the good quality. It is impossible to acquire the good quality. Means the opposing factor is so powerful, whatever means you employ to acquire the good things doesn't work at all. So Shastrena doshapanayana pritha natu gunadam tathapi sati virodhini prabal doshe. When very powerful defect or deficiency is there, so gunaha adhatum, to acquire the good qualities or virtues, ashakyaha, being impossible. Iti, because of this reason, arthat here, as a matter of fact or indirectly, as a matter of fact or indirectly, what is done? He says, gunadhanasya pratishedha. So that is, gunadhana also is, that here prohibited means it totally doesn't work. Actually prohibited means it is pointed out that it doesn't totally work. So that is what is pointed out. This is it. So that about the body, this body is totally impure. This is not only I have seen the earlier passages from Vishnu Purana, etc. Even in Maitrayani Upanishad also it is said.
अत्यंत मालिन्यम च अत्र मैत्रायणीय शाखायां श्रूयते.
So the atyanta malinyam means that total impurity, means highly impure of what? Of the body. So where it is found, seen again, atra refers to atra dehe, in this body. Atra here means here, asmin dehe, in this body. Atra refers to in this body. Atra atyanta malinyam, being totally impure, where it is found? Maitrayaniya Shakhayam. In the Maitrayani Upanishad also it is described. Shruyate means it is cited there. So what is there? Let us see.
भगवन् अस्थि चर्म स्नायु मज्जा मांस शुक्र शोणित अश्रु दूषिका दूषिते विन्मूत्र वात पित्त कफ संघाते दुर्गंधे निस्सारे अस्मिन् शरीरे किम कामोपभोगैः इति.
Here Bhagavan, the disciple who is a king tells to whom? The Guru. So he was a king. He says, what? You are a king. Why you want to gain the knowledge and enjoy? Because you are a king, you have got all the bhogas at your command. Why don't you enjoy the pleasures? The king who had developed a high vairagya, he replies, O Bhagavan, revered master, in this body, what type of body? He says, which is full of all this, such defective things. Asthi, bone, charma, skin, snayu, muscles, majja, marrow, mausa, flesh, shukra, sperm, shonita, ovum, shleshma, phlegm, ashru, that is the tears, dushika, secretion from the eyes, dushite. So in this body which is foul on account of all this, just any one of these you think of. Any one of these think of. Bhagwan's packing is so beautiful for it. Otherwise all are nothing but filth and filth only. Say dushite. Again, not only that, inside what is that? A filthy bag containing nothing but filth. Vit, mutra, vata, pitta, sanghate, constituted of vit, feces, urine, vata, pitta, all this is the humors. Sanghate, in this assemblage, durgandhe, it is so foul in smell. Nissare, there is no, that is pit in that, there is no substance in that. Asmin sharire, in this body, kim kamopabhogai, what can be achieved by such sense pleasures? Because other thing, then enjoy sense pleasures without the body. Without body it's just not possible. You should have the body, and this is the condition of the body. And what bhoga you are talking of, iti. Now that how further, how this body is nothing but foul is being explained.
Shariram idam maithunat eva udbhutam samvid vyapetam niraya iva mutra dvarena nishrantam.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं शोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखः भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा